Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market alert for Thursday, June 30th. Stocks on Wall Street are set to build on 2 days of gains as investors digest the weekly reading on initial jobless claims. We'll bring you the results of that report after the opening bell. Then later this morning, the Institute for Supply Management will release its survey of business conditions in the Chicago area. But for now, the focus remains on Greece. The Parliament's yes vote on austerity measures yesterday boosted the global markets. And lawmakers are voting again today, this time on implementation of the plan. That's also expected to be approved, paving the way for Greece to receive 12 billion euros in international aid and avoid a debt default. The news out of Greece is boosting the euro again today. It's rising to a 3-week high against the dollar.
As Greece struggles to avoid a debt default, 2 rating agencies are weighing in on the health of the U.S. economy. Standard & Poor's said it would cut the U.S. credit rating to its lowest level if the government fails to increase the debt limit, leading to a default. Moody's Investor Service said that situation would probably force it to reduce its ranking on the U.S. as well. The nation's borrowing limit is currently capped at $14.3 trillion, and the Treasury has said it has until August 2nd before its ability to pay the U.S. debt expires. President Obama is trying to reach a compromise with Republican lawmakers who are seeking spending cuts before agreeing to raise the debt limit. Meanwhile, Moody's also warned that it may downgrade some AAA-rated U.S. states and municipalities if the country loses its top-notch rating or if federal funding falls significantly as part of the plan to reduce the deficit.
The technology sector is likely to get a lot of attention today as a legal battle between 2 heavyweights heats up. South Korea's Samsung Electronics filed more countersuits against Apple, including one seeking to stop the sale of Apple products in the United States. Apple began the fight in April by alleging that Samsung copied the design of its smartphones and tablet computers. Apple is trying to limit Samsung's ability to sell its products in the U.S., its biggest market. But now, Samsung has expanded its countersuits to 6 countries and also filed a complaint with the International Trade Commission. Analysts say Samsung's strategy may be to build leverage to force Apple to settle the initial case. Elsewhere in the tech sector, eBay is jumping more than 4% following stock upgrades by Bank of America Merrill Lynch and Citigroup. Meanwhile, Needham resumed coverage on Yahoo with a buy rating, sending that stock higher in the pre-market as well.
Analyst actions may move a couple other stocks this morning. Ticonderoga raised its price target on Monsanto after the agricultural products maker posted strong earnings and raised its full-year outlook yesterday. But Oppenheimer cut its stock price target on Marathon Oil all the way from $62 to $40 a share. The company is in the process of spinning off its Marathon Petroleum unit. And finally, keep an eye on airline stocks today. According to the Wall Street Journal, American Airlines is in active negotiations with Airbus and Boeing to replace about 38% of its current fleet. That's about 250 planes, worth roughly $15 billion at list prices. It would be one of the largest orders by any airline, and it would have a major impact on both Boeing and Airbus. That's the latest from Weiss Research. We'll be back after the opening bell with all the economic data and market reaction.